Please watch to the end. Comment and respond to other people's comments.
Yeah, shocking indeed, Emily. The authorities say that this started when one driver offended another yesterday afternoon here in traffic in Lowell, and then it ended with a shooting, a fatal shooting right underneath this bridge, not far from the Lowell commuter rail station. Now, in court today, 20-year-old Graciela Paulino hid her face behind her hoodie as she went before a judge on a charge of murder. Court documents indicate that Paulino never knew 34-year-old Marc Devoe from Peabody until he apparently cut her off in traffic yesterday afternoon. Now, a witness riding with Devoe told police that Paulino followed them, that the two drivers got out of their cars and argued in a parking lot near the commuter rail station. And the witness says Devoe then drove off, but he says Paulino kept following. He stopped again, got out of his car again, and that's when he was shot. Devoe then got back in the car one more time, tried to chase the alleged shooter, but crashed into a concrete barrier and later died.
We believe at this point that this is a random incident as a result of a possible road rage episode.
He was working. That's what he was doing. He was working, trying to get a sub, trying to eat some food. Wrong turn. That was it. Wrong turn, man.
After the shooting, but before she was arrested, Paulino posted on her Facebook page this message. Tried to warn him, tried to tell him, told him stop, that you, my son, don't make me spank you.
Begun for a Lowell woman accused of gunning down a driver in a fit of road rage. Investigators say Graciela Paulino followed her victim and another man following an incident on the highway more than 2 years ago. Julie McDonald joins us now with more on the testimony. Julie?
Well, Paula, just an hour after that victim died that day, investigators say there was a post on Graciela Paulino's Facebook page that read, quote, tried to warn him. Prosecutors say this surveillance video shows one car following another before the alleged road rage confrontation that killed Marc Devoe. The Peabody construction worker died after he was shot in the chest in February 2018 near the Lowell train station. The owner of the car behind Devoe told investigators Graciela Paulino had been borrowing it.
What did she tell you had happened?
That there was two dudes and that she shot a guy and it was like a movie.
Paulino's attorney doesn't deny she pulled the trigger but claims it was self-defense. She argues Devoe threatened the then 20-year-old.
I'll kill you.
Devoe's father admits he had a temper but said he wouldn't have instigated, nor would he have hurt a woman.
I tried to tell him, one of these days you're going to run into the wrong person. And he did. He ran into the wrong person. A person driving around with a gun.
Passenger in Devoe's car, he provided investigators with a detailed description of Paulino and that other vehicle. Devoe's father said that coworker was expected to be a key witness in the trial but passed away unexpectedly.
Just before she was sentenced, Graciela Paulino glanced to the back of the courtroom and apologized to the family of the man she killed.
I feel remorse about what occurred that day and that what happened led to the passing of someone's son, father, boyfriend, and friend.
Last week, a jury convicted Paulino not for murder, as prosecutors had wanted, but rather for voluntary manslaughter. In February of 2016, she shot and killed Marc Devoe outside the Lowell train station after the two met in a road rage encounter, which the judge said they both provoked.
Marc had his demons. They affected his family and his friends.
Paulino's attorney said during the trial she had wanted to bring up Devoe's violent past, but she said Paulino asked her not to, so as to spare his family the pain.
They both should have known better. Both of them. But to be carrying a gun around, really?
Outside court, Devoe's family raged against the judge's decision, which means Paulino, who's now 22, will likely be out of prison before the age of 30.
Our jurisdictional system stinks.
Is this the correct sentence?